Hi, so in this lesson we're going to talk about protein. And why does every personal trainer on the planet say, make sure you're eating protein? The reason for that is protein is essential for growth and repair. So if you're doing any sort of training, your body's going to need to repair because training is a stress on the body. So if you are stressing your body through physical activity or just mental stress, your body's going to need to recover. And to do that, it needs protein. So what is protein? Protein is a combination of different amino acids. And amino acids, there's 21, 22 of them, and 8 of them are essential, which means your body cannot make them. You need to eat them. So this is why it's really important to make sure you are getting adequate protein throughout the day so that your body has the raw materials it needs to recover. So when it comes to protein, there's different sources. You can have plant and you can have animal. And the real difference is that most animal foods contain those 8 essential amino acids, where plant-based, they don't necessarily always have those 8 together. So if you're eating a plant-based diet and you're just eating beans as your source of protein, you may not be getting those 8 essential amino acids because you don't consume them, okay? I'm not saying you can't be a vegetarian or a vegan, but you need to make sure you're aware of the quality of the protein and the amount of essential amino acids that you are consuming. So when it comes to protein, how much should you as an individual be consuming? It's based on your body weight and your activity levels. With activity levels, if you are training a lot, exercising a lot, you would definitely need to be having 1.5 to 2 grams of protein daily. Okay? So your body weight in kilos. If I weigh 55 kilos and I'm aiming for 2, I'm going to multiply that by 2 and it's going to give me 110 grams of protein a day. That's what I should be consuming. Now, it's really important that you break that 110 grams over the day and that you're not just at the end of the day with your dinner consuming 3 chicken breasts to make sure you're getting 110 grams of protein. You want to use all your meals, your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, and your snacks to get that in. The way I find that really helps people is if they take, for the first week, just focus on increasing your protein for breakfast. Take a week, figure out how many eggs or how many grams of, like if you're having a protein shake or you're having a smoothie, how many grams you should be consuming. Just take the time, take a week, and then after that you'll be able to eyeball it. It's not rocket science. You just need to be aware of how much protein you're consuming in the day. Especially females, they're really bad at consuming protein. Let's be honest here. So if you're not consuming that, you're not going to recover properly and you're going to feel tired all the time because generally if we're not eating calories from protein, we're eating it from carbohydrates. And generally carbohydrates, our choices in carbohydrates aren't always fantastic. If you get up in the morning and you're having granola for breakfast, how much protein are you really having in that granola? Not a lot, minimal. If you get up and have 2-3 eggs, you're going to be getting 20, 25 grams of protein. So you want to make sure that you're building your day around the amount of protein that you're consuming. Protein helps to balance your blood sugars because there's no sugar in it, so your sugar in your blood stays even. We don't want that spiking. That's going to bring us up, bring us down, and we're just going to crave food, sugary foods the whole time. So try and make sure that you have a protein goal. Which is this. And then you're going to break that down by your 3 to 5 meals a day. So your larger meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner should have higher amounts, and then your snacks are going to have lower amounts. Okay? So if I am 30, 30, 30, and then I've got another 10 grams and 10 grams as my snacks. Okay? That's how you should base your day's eating. Focus, take a week or 2, figure out your breakfast, then you're going to go figure out your lunch, and then the week after that, dinner's probably usually fine because we usually have fish or chicken. If you are a vegan, if you're a vegetarian, please make sure you are consuming enough protein, okay? It's going to have a knock-on effect to your goals. You want them like tempeh, tofu, sprouted grains, sprouted nuts, anything like that is going to contain high amounts of protein. You just want to make sure that you are covering all bases. You can be a really bad vegan, you can be a really bad vegetarian. I was both. I would just consume excess of carbohydrates. Felt tired all the time because I wasn't fueling my body correctly. Hence why I became a nutritional therapist, holistic nutritionist, because I felt like shit, essentially. So please be aware how much protein you should be eating in a day. Divide it up and know what it looks like to eyeball how much protein you're eating. Okay. Thank you for joining. There's going to be a lesson on fat, a lesson on carbohydrates. And if you need anything, please reach out, send us an email. Thank you.